Hello everybody and welcome to the King's Mafia's channel. I am your new king, King Romy. The pleasure is all mine. Today we are facing an enemy who we shall destroy on the battlefield of Madden, which obviously we both know that it never goes our way, or sometimes it does when you pay them off for money. So here we go. We're facing somebody obviously that has a 92 overall Cam from the Most Feared promo. I think the 94 overall Ray Lewis, and apparently has Harder Lockett on the squad. So I like to switch my defense around every once in a while. I run the 3-4 on and I run the 5-2. Here for this first play, I'm pretty sure it's a run. He runs it with Saquon Barkley to the left. And obviously I have Bosworth over there. And guess where he's not going? To the side opposite of Bosworth. And what happens? He gets shut down. Shut down. Why? Because we have sworn to defeat our mortal enemy on this battlefield. And he ain't going nowhere. Because now I'm switching my little pawns around. I'm putting them in spots where I want them to be. People have to understand that Madden is a game of intellects, but it's also a game of getting lucky, bro. Like, yo, it's a game of getting lucky. You got to be able to figure out what your opponent is doing, catch on to their habits, and be able to use those habits against them. Here, it's a pass. No, actually, no. But you know what? It's a habit. He's going to run. This is like 1 out of the 3-4 times that he runs with Cam Newton throughout the whole game. Right? That was my fault for messing up. I didn't put a spy on the field because obviously people don't think to run with a mobile quarterback. Their first option is to try to throw the ball. Unless you have a Lamar Jackson, then you take off right away. Who gives, you know, an S? You know, I'm not gonna curse on my channel because obviously I want people to be able to enjoy it without having to worry about, oh my God, what profanity did he just say? Did he just spew from that vulgar mouth of his? You know, he threw the short route to his 83 tight end. I don't know who that was. Here he's gonna throw the post route. Obviously he found the weakness to the cover 2. I blame men on total luck because who was supposed to be there? My Palomalo. Troy was supposed to be there. Nowhere to be found. They didn't even bother to break on the ball. With the tackle, like if he's like the 2017 Saints, bro. Like, what is that? Come on, bro. By the way, I'm a Saints fan. For those that are new to the channel, for those that are seeing this video for the first time, this is the first video being uploaded on my channel, and I'm hoping to you know, keep it rolling, keep it consistent, and being able to upload, you know, good content for everybody, and everybody be able to enjoy my humor and the way I feel about the game of Madden, because I am also a football head. I played football in high school. I know the ins and outs of football, so hopefully, yeah. Even though Madden's not real football, it's as close as it gets, right? Besides NCAA, which I'm waiting for it to come out. Alright, I'm on offense. This Andre Reed card that I have for you guys is insane. The way he breaks on the ball and how agile he is an extremely crucial card to my team. Now, I actually got rid of Terrell Owens for Andre Reed because Andre Reed is actually taller and a little bit faster than him. And it's paid off dividends. It has paid off like tremendously, like way tremendously. So the way my lineup is, I will be showing that in the next video, so you guys have a slight clue with the Harvest promo that's coming out, where I'm gonna be placing players, which ones I might be getting rid of. I might be, you know, rage selling Champ Bailey because obviously the man-up ability that he has doesn't work. He gets burnt on corner routes all the time, and that should not happen. This is Andre Reed moving over to the slot on the other side. You're gonna see, like, I have a pull route on the bottom, but the fact that he catches this, right, where somebody else, Terrell always probably would have dropped it, isn't, like, honestly. Even though it's like he's not getting hit and it's not in traffic, the fact that he is still able to catch it is good. Like, there's no animation pull, nothing gets warped into him or anything. He's running a cover 3 shell. Obviously, I'm gonna run it right up the middle. But for some reason, the whole game, there's been instances where my remote will flip out on me and it'll make me do a sharp cut to the left or to the right. You'll see later on in the game that it does it with Aaron Rodgers, and you'll see the result because of that. Obviously, let's see. It's my ball. What are we? Second and fifth. All right. I'm gonna run this. I'm pretty sure I pass it. Yeah, I do. And I'm pretty sure I give it off to Saquon. Yep. I go to put a move on. No, that's actually Clinton Portis. And it doesn't work. I feel like they should allow players with a juke move of either 80 or a 90 or higher to be able to move. Like even if you had the ability. Like at least, if not like the ability, because obviously then it would make the ability pointless, but at least similar, like make it faster, being able to, like, you know, because then it makes no point for them. At that point, ratings don't even matter if he's not able to move or be able to juke, you know, unless you have really like insane stick and able to, or are able to do it. So this is a concept where you see that football matters, because if you see that corner backed off on you, you want to be able to push a receiver to the top of the route and be able to break himself to the outside. Right, which is what I did. I ran an out route. Here I'm gonna run, which is basically a run right up the middle. Honestly, I thought it was a pass play. I bamboozled myself, you know. Here I'm running a zig route with Andre Reed. Obviously, he's not gonna get open because he's on that corner for some reason. I don't know why he's on that corner. Oh, because it's Denzel Ward. He thinks he's gonna get anywhere. Look, the sharp freaking cutting runs right into Ray Lewis and fumbles the ball. Luckily, I get the ball back. By the grace of God, I get the ball back. You know. Here, I don't know what I was really thinking with this play. He's gonna lock me up, but you know what? I'm gonna come back with something heavy, because you're not gonna contain this run all night. For me, it's about setting the run up before the pass. You're setting the run. You're basically you're running to set up the pass. There you go. You're running to set up the pass. If you're not running to set up the pass, you're doing it wrong, because Madden 20 is all run based. It's all about run based, run stick, run everything. You could run your opponent into the ground and might even win the game. Don't ask me how I know that. You will run your opponent into the ground and still win the game. Trust me, you really will still win this game. Why a 6'7", 280-pound tight end cannot get free from a 5'11" corner is beyond me. EA and these logics, this coding that they have for this game is just insane, because I understand Madden 20 was supposed to be one of the best Maddens coming out, and you're trying to make it as realistic as possible, but when you make it to a point where it's that unrealistic, where Rob Gronkowski, one of the best tight ends to ever play the game, can't get open against a 6'1", 5'11" corner, that's unrealistic, honestly speaking. Here I'm kicking off. I'm pretty sure we're coming on in the 5-2. We're gonna be able to move pieces around, create mismatches on defense. The same way you create mismatches on offense, you create mismatches on defense. Okay? You're able to move people around, switch people, put people in, plug people out, and make sure that you position your players in spots where you know the weakness to your defense and are still able to cover it. Okay? Here he's gonna run up the middle, and I came out in a 5-2 where they covered 3 bays. 5-2 is probably one of the hardest defenses to run on, because just for the simple fact that you bring that safety down into the box and you're creating a 6, 7, 8 man box. You know, so it makes it harder to find holes. It makes it harder to move against his defense. Here he's gonna run again with Saquon Barkley. I ran the cover 3, but he ran it to the opposite side where the safety was. Where the safety was not located. That's the weakness. You have to make sure you have to be predictable. You have to be unpredictable. You have to be able to catch your opponent if they realize what you're up to and you're not moving around. You have to keep them on the toes. You have to keep them on their toes. Here he's passing with Cam Newton. He's gonna pass to that corner route. Why Troy Polamalu doesn't pick that off is beyond me. It's in his vicinity. My adjustments are set to play ball, not to swap ball, Papa. You gotta get that. That's on you. You're Troy Polamalu with your long, luscious head and shoulders looking ass. Like, you should be able to catch that. There should be no excuse. Here, I think he tried an inside zone to Saquon Barkley and it wasn't working for him. I'm running a cover 3 with a QB spy coming off the end, and I'm moving people around. He was looking for that. I know for a fact that he was looking for that corner route and that crossing route coming towards my side, and he threw it over here just by throwing it. He was throwing blind. He was looking. He did a Helen Keller type throw, honestly speaking. Again, put your players in positions to succeed. He caught me adjusting my defense, and he snapped the ball as soon as he was supposed to snap it. He did it, so he caught me off guard. He managed to get a 3-yard run with Cam Newton. That's probably one of the last times you're gonna see Cam Newton run, honestly speaking. Unless he runs here, and then I just look like a fool for saying that. Right here, he's looking for that deep route. Champ Bailey plays it perfectly, exactly how you're supposed to play a deep route. You're supposed to bail out and cover that seam route. Obviously, that's the weakness of the cover 3. He knows it's the weakness of the cover 3. But you know what? I'm not gonna let you exploit that weakness. Why? I'm gonna put my cornerback there. Not only that, but I'm gonna put another player in a position where my corner was supposed to be able to block where you think you're gonna go next. Here, he hits this route. I back Shazier off so I could get some momentum in case he was gonna throw that off, which he did. I'd be able to rock the ball free. Obviously, it's an animation game. 99% of people get that animation. He was probably pissed that he got it. He's probably screaming into his mother's butt cheeks, you know, saying, "Why me, mom? Why me?" Well, sonny, it happened to you. Deal with it. Here, I'm labbing a quarter defense. I want to see exactly how this plays with a spy in the middle. I want to see exactly how he could get it off, and I'm pretty sure he runs that corner route, and he's able to get it off for some reason. Oh no, he doesn't. He tries to run with Cam Newton, and he gets sacked on 4th and 7. Where are you going, boy? We play lockdown defense. We got that X up. You're not going nowhere. This is probably the last time you see Cam Newton run, as I said before. Anyways, now I'm on offense. We're coming here. We're going through now. Right now, we're going through the motions. Again, use the run to set up the pass. You're always using the run to set up the pass. If somebody tells you pass to set up the run, that's perfectly fine. Maybe that's how it works, and it works for them. But it's always better to use the run to set up the pass, because they will never. You keep them on their toes. You keep them on their toes. If you set up the pass to use the run, that's also fine. But there's a point where all you can do in the game is start to pass, and at that point you become really predictable, and you don't want that to happen. You want to remain as unpredictable as you possibly can. You want to come out in different formations. You want to come out in strong. You want to come out in weak. You want to come out in shotgun trio, shotgun split slot. You want to come out in all these formations. Keep them guessing. You don't want to stay in gun bunch all day. You don't want to stay in single back wing tight all day. Why? Because they're going to find out a way to block that. And that's the easiest. There's easiest ways to counter that. And my pet peeve is when people start running the same play over and over and over and over again. And then it doesn't work, and then they end up quitting. You want to remain as unpredictable as possible. I came out in a spread offense just now because I know that if he runs cover 3, those hook curls are going to match up. So that's why I moved Dallas Clark over. They'll match up in a spread, but they won't match up on Dallas Clark. He ran a man coverage here. It was man coverage, which is why Shazier was all the way back there. Notice how at 84 speed, tight end got open on Ryan Shazier. Why? He thought probably Dallas Clark was probably going to run like an underneath route. Well, too bad, Papa. It didn't work. Papa gotta try to come with something new. He has to come with something new. Because if I'm coming with something new and I'm switching it up and remaining unpredictable, you're not going to get the beat on me. But if you keep running inside zone, that corner route, that trail route, you're going to get caught. All I have to do is put a spy back there. All I have to do is put a 3-rec or a deep blue, and that's it. I stop your whole offense. Alright? You have to remain as unpredictable as possible. That's my advice to my streamers. That's my advice to my subscribers, my followers, whoever's trying to get better in Madden. You have to remain as unpredictable as you possibly can, while remaining predictable in your own head. You know what you're going to do. You know your next step. Again, cover 3. It will stop most runs because that safety comes out in the box. Right now he's running, it looks like a full house wishbone formation. I'm running a man defense. because usually most of the time these wishbone formations are usually runs because of the dual tight ends that they have in the backfield. Mostly runs most of the time. They won't pass, and if they do, they have two man routes. It's not really gonna work against the defense unless you manage to have a delayed route on one of your tight ends that are lined up in the backfield. 90% of the time, most people don't even know how to activate that route. They'll just leave him blocking, or they panic and just let through it. Right now, he's motioning lock it over to. He went from looks like deuce close to a bunch alignment. You're not going nowhere, boy, because I got Ed 2 Long Jones on the squad. Ed 2 Long Jones. That's right, boy. You're not going nowhere. That 91 strength and that 92 power move, you will not get anywhere. You will not get anywhere. That card is a highly recommended card along with Andre Reed. But again, you have to be able to put your players in good positions for them to be able to make plays for you. If not, you're gonna see drop balls. You're going to see tip passes over them. You have to put them in position. You have to have your pull routes. You have to have your underneath routes. You have to have your streaks. You have to know how to set up your routes. If not, they would not get open. Here he rushes. Oh, actually that was on me. No, I rushed 3, and I guess he just dotted me. He dotted me. That was a good throw. I give it to him. He's coming out of deuce close again. He's setting up the pass, but again, he's setting it up. Deion Sanders comes back the next play and picks it off. Bing. Who else but Prime? You gonna test prime time, bruh? Are you really gonna test prime time? Come on, my man. You know anybody knows better than to test. Your mother knows better than to test prime time. His grandmother. Come on. That boy prime time could play back in the day. Like, stop it. Stop it. Here we're running out of I-form wing with a tight end in the backfield. Obviously, I don't know why my fullback Ricard didn't block Shazier. If he did, honestly, that probably would have gone for more yards. But I'm not really focused on that because it's the end of the half anyways. And obviously, you know, you want to not risk a fumble. You don't want to risk it being picked up and taken back for 6. Because if that would have happened, it turns the whole tide of the game. Once you're up and you automatically go down, you start to, you know, overthink things a little bit. You start to have to fight back, and that's not really in a position where you want to put yourself in the first place. You want to put yourself in a position where I have the lead, even though it's just 3 points. I'm a little comfortable. I don't have to fight. I can run the clock a little bit more. My playbook is not limited to clock-based situations. Here I'm coming out of I-form. I need to, again, run to set up the pass. That's my philosophy. I run to set up the pass. I will almost 60% of the time run to set up the pass. Alright, if I pass set up the run, it's because I'm going based off how my opponent is playing me. Right here, what am I doing? Oh, I'm doing a noob move. You're just basically dropping back on the slants and waiting for them to come across the field on that cover 3, and basically he'll end up wide open. And you just have to time it right. That's really it. If you time it just right, you catch him on the run. I'm just dotting him up, honestly. 3 receptions for 61 yards with Andre Reed, the card that I'm saying that is really good card. This ball is going to Andre Reed again. I'm motioning Torrey Holt to be able to pull that safety back. Right? Look at that safety fall back. Andre Reed, again, he's going to catch every little thing for you. But you have to put him in a position to succeed. Alright? Put him on an out route when that corner is backed up. But make sure that it's not a man and he's not shaded outside. Alright? Here, Saquon is dancing with them, taking them to the club, taking their mothers out and bringing them home fashionably late. You know, you have to be able to move. You have to be able to have your stick when you run. Now your stick, I'm talking about your stick, you feel me? You gotta be able to stick around. Alright, move it. You gotta be able to move your stick. You gotta be able to know how to work it. Alright? If you don't have stick in this game, you got nothing, because that means you can't invade nobody. And then people like me, and then people that are involved with King's Mafia are gonna come through and they're gonna run all over you. They're gonna move you. My King Mafia goons know what's up. They know how to rule in this kingdom. They know how to take over the reins. They know how to keep reigning on. here, that post route was wide open, and I don't know why I did not throw that. Right? I don't know why I didn't throw that. That was on me. And it was a cover 2. Wow. Right? Again, put yourself in positions to succeed. Alright? Here, he's just staying still. He's not motioning his defense around. He's probably changing assignments. But besides that, I like to do weird things every once in a while too. I move my running back around. I'm gonna block, and my tight end, that Dallas cock that I said was glitchy. He's coming through clutch again. Look at that. Andre Adams. This is the card that came out 92 overall, and everybody wanted it because he had like 2 sacks against the Giants, okay, and a forced fumble return for a touchdown. Like, this is Andre Adams. If you know how to move your players and you get the good players, you'll be able to succeed. You want to be able to move. You want to be able to go up in weekend league. You want to be able to get those prizes. Don't follow my stick. Apparently I have no stick. My stick was gone this day. I don't know what it was. My stick was just gone in this game. You know? Here, he's in the back of Ray Lewis. And guess what I throw? A touchdown. A touchdown. Or you know how my people in Brooklyn say a tutty. He throws the tutty. You feel me? This game ends up, obviously, you know, we're the kings around here, and we're part of the, you know, the Kings Mafia. I'm the lead king, obviously, you know, King Romy. If you guys ever see me on the wave band, say hi, say what's up, I'll through, show some love. He's gonna return this, right? He's gonna get somewhat. He got a decent return. He didn't come back to the 25, but it was decent. He's gonna run this with. I'm pretty sure it's Saquon. I'm pretty sure he runs it with Saquon here. And I've never seen Saquon fumble, honestly speaking. So the fact that he's able to get this run off with Saquon Barkley, and I'm blitzing everybody, is like beyond me. Like, it's beyond me. He runs it again with Saquon Barkley, and again, I've never seen Saquon fumble until this. This play obviously leads him to quit, right? And yeah, Saquon Barkley just fumbled like that. I thank everybody for coming through to watch my videos. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting videos up every week. Glory to the kingdom.